Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am so excited to be making this video because I feel like it's something that people can really relate to and something that is not really talked about a lot, but definitely should be because of how many people are probably in the same boat. It took me a while to make this video because I myself have been struggling with the things that I'm going to be talking about. And based on where I'm at right now, I feel like I can give some advice on it. This video is for you if you have recently graduated college or university, if you're going into college or university, or if you're just feeling lost right now in life in terms of what you want to do, what your purpose is. I'm going to be talking about the expectations versus the possible realities that you might have after graduating college or university. When you're not one of those people that has a very specific plan on, okay, when I graduate, I'm gonna go do this, or even if you are that person and you're still feeling lost, I want to talk about and build a community and awareness around the fact that not everybody knows what they want to do in terms of their career or in terms of how they want to live their life, especially when we're so young. We get this at the end of high school. They're like, okay, pick something or choose what you want to do for the rest of your life after high school. Some people are 17 after high school. Oh, how would you possibly know that? I had no idea. I went into my undergrad, which was kinesiology, because I was like, okay, well, I like working out and I like living a healthy lifestyle, so I guess I'll do kinesiology. Now, when people are graduating university or college, we're almost more expected to know, okay, now that you've done the school, okay, what are you gonna do with it? Are you gonna enter the workforce? Are you gonna do a master's? Are you gonna do a PhD? I'll tell you right now, I don't know what I'm gonna do. You might be in your master's right now, or you might be working in the field and you might be okay, this is what I wanna do. This is my career. And that's amazing. I am really, really happy that you were able to find that. But there's a lot of us that are feeling lost and that honestly don't know, or a lot of us that are in that job that we thought was gonna be it and we're not completely satisfied. Expectation number one, you know what you're gonna do with your degree or your diploma. You get this expectation from families, you get it from peers, you get it from professors and teachers, you get it from yourself. Just because you have finished, let's say 4 years of university, doesn't mean that you are gonna know what you want to do with it. Especially because we just went through COVID. I personally had 2 years of online school. That was kind of hard to be okay, where can I see myself when I'm learning from a computer? A possible reality is that you feel lost. You don't know what you want to do with that degree. You've looked at master programs. You don't really know if you want to fully put more time and effort and money into something that you're not 100% sure about. That's exactly how I felt, because I was like, okay, 4th year, I need to figure out where am I moving to, which school I'm going to, which master program. But then I was just so stressed. That was the most stressful year of my undergrad because I truly just was not ready to make a decision like that. I enjoyed my education, but I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do with it. I knew because of the stress that university put on me that I didn't want to just jump into something. One of the best pieces of advice came from one of my professors, and she told me, give yourself permission to take a year and figure out where your interests lie, what makes you passionate, how you want to help people. I remember how stressed I was, and then as soon as she said that to me, and as soon as I allowed myself and gave myself permission, I was still stressed. I was in 4th year university, but I just felt so much better about the decision of taking a year to fully understand where my head's at. I remember I had a class called placement and careers. We were going through all the possible outcomes, all the different master programs that you can go into after kin in my case. Great exercise, don't get me wrong, I understand the point of it. But I remember during that class, this is the point where I was just so stressed that I didn't know. I ended up just leaving that class and having a mental breakdown. I just was so confused of how I didn't know after 4 years. But I've never really given myself that time to really reflect, try new things, not be a stressed student, Your reality might be that you know what you're gonna do with your degree, but also it could be that you don't and that you need some time to figure it out. And that is okay. The second expectation is that once you graduate, you should find a job that's directly in your field. You might get a job opportunity that's not in your field, but you may use some skills, whether that be professional skills or other kinds of skills, and you might actually really thrive in that environment. I hear stories all the time that are, I went to school for this, but I don't use the degree in my actual job. I think a big component of that too is people are now choosing their career based on the lifestyle they want. Let's say what you went to school for gives you a job that is a really like hustle-based job. You are working like really long hours and maybe you're not super passionate about it, maybe you're just good at it. Maybe that's not what you want for your lifestyle in terms of like, you know, maybe you want to travel a lot, maybe you want to have more hours of the week to focus on other hobbies. Another expectation, or I guess this would be more like an assumption that people say, is if you're not using your education, then it was a waste of money, a waste of time. Not everybody has this point of view. I believe that no education is a waste. You never know, you might use some of the things that you did learn and you might implement it without even knowing it, and you might use other things that aren't knowledge-based. You might use those, like I said, professionalism, you know, your networking. Like you might work with someone that you met in a different program or someone that you met just by going to a certain school. A lot of people move away for university and college, so, you know, living on your own, having to kind of like figure that out, figure out life. Okay, I'm really thirsty. I need to make a tea. I'll be right back. Look at this mug that Noah got. It just got so dark in here. It's supposed to feel like minus 38 in Calgary today. That should never be a thing. Oh, that's really hot. I feel like those are the main expectations and possible realities for people that have just finished university or college or are finishing, and like maybe something to, you know, if you're feeling a little bit lost, you don't really know what's next for you. I just want you to know that it's absolutely okay to like go and take a year. You can work in your field, you don't have to work in your field. Right now, I am working in a restaurant, like has nothing to do with what I went to school for. My goal for working in the restaurant is that I get flexible hours, time to work on myself, time to also work on something that I've been creating over the past few months, not getting too comfortable at a certain job. I know I'm not going to be there for forever. I just don't think I would have been able to do that if I didn't give myself permission to take the year and also give myself the time and energy to work on something that I truly found passion in. So I'm gonna kind of wrap this up with some advice, not because I have it all figured out, but because I'm also going through something very similar that you may be going through. And these are things that have been helping me. It's kind of like little reminders that I also remind myself. Give yourself time to recover from being a student. Maybe plan like a trip with your friends. Like just focus like fully on you. Kind of goes into something else, but honestly appreciate yourself and be proud of yourself. You just graduated. You know, you were either in school for 2 to 4 years and you did that. Like that's amazing. Try new things, get out of your comfort zone. Once you're done, you know, allowing yourself to recover, try a few jobs in the year or keep trying until you find something that you enjoy. If you stay in the same job, doing the same thing, it's really, really hard to kind of figure out where your interests lie if you're not really changing anything up. Move somewhere new. Or find a new hobby, like do other things make you feel happy and fulfilled, and who knows what can come out of that. Okay, and that is all from me. My only goal with videos like this is just to, you know, spread awareness, help people not feel alone, and just like help people to relate to others too, because I know that being able to relate to someone else when I'm going through something can just make things so much better. So thank you so much for watching this video. Please give it a thumbs up. I would love if you left a comment just told me if it helped, or things that you did relate to. Subscribe for more content because I will be making a lot more in the new year. I'll see you guys next time.